everybody, I'm Jack, UI UX designer, illustrator, animator, donut connoisseur. Today we're going to be working on artwork for Yoann Turpin. If you saw my post on social, you will have seen 3 color options that we're going to be picking from today. So let me just get right into it. Also, yes, this is my Halloween costume for today. I was going to wear the skeleton, but it's still too warm here in Ohio. It's unseasonably warm. Oh, Sam's coming. Hi, Sam. Hello. Yeah, we're gonna do it side by side. Thanks. Alright, let's switch over. Let's get into it. Alright, so this is where I'm at with, gosh, this is already starting to hurt my head. We'll see how long it lasts. Oh, it's digging in my, like, the sides of my head. The last time that I wore the, Viking helmet, I had, like, such a headache afterwards, so. Oh, Scott! Nice to see you! It's been a while! How have you been? And also, hi, Nick. And, Nick saying hi to my dog, of course, and Corey. Alright, so I've got 3 options here. If you recall last time, we sketched everything out, and I was very unhappy with the color palette, and so I played around with some options. This is sort of the first version with a little bit of adjustments to it that we kind of landed on the last stream, so we'll say this is option number 1, and then this one will be option number 2. I'm not sure if I want to go. I keep changing my mind on this background color. It's sort of like a, I don't know. It's probably brown. It's just brown. If I wanted to go like more of a cooler color, here, let me kind of demonstrate. But I kind of like it this color, so every time I bring it to like purple, I don't like it as much. I don't know. I think this color looks better. So this is option number 2. So we've got option number 1, option number 2, and then we have option number 3, which is sort of like, you know, purple blue. So here we are. Brown. Are you telling me that's what the color is, Corey? Oh, you like purple best. The last one? Number 3? 1, 2, or 3? Don't mess this up for me, Corey. You liked it purple? You liked it changed? It's okay. Yes, hello, Dari, welcome. 3. Nick likes 3 best. Alright. 3 is sort of like the safe option. I feel like this is sort of in line with other stuff we've done for Yoann in the past. These other 2 options are a little bit, I guess, more different. A different vibe. He likes this to be more purpler. I'll go something like that. Maybe in between. If that changes you at all. Yeah, 1, 2, or 3. And then also let me know your thoughts on the composition. I changed things up a little bit from the last time. I sort of went with something that was sort of, I guess, more abstract for the foreground. Corey disagrees with me and liked the like more smog exhaust at the bottom, but let me know your thoughts on the situation. I didn't want it to be fully engulfed in what is that? What is the stuff? It's not really smoke. It's like water vapor smoke. Yeah. You don't know. Corey doesn't know. Let me know if you know. So far, the only votes I have are 2 votes for 3. So I know it's exhaust. All right. Big blast. So I guess that's the one that we're going with. Hey Peter, welcome in. Okay, I guess just get into it. Keeping in mind this is still a sketch, I haven't quite figured out how I'm gonna add. I know we discussed the last time adding the speakers in. I need to find like some kind of a reference for speakers mounted in a scaffolding because I don't really know what that looks like. What? I mean, I know what speakers look like. Corey's giving me a hard time.
That's my job.
Always. All the time. I think the first thing that we need to do is probably lay out this keyboard situation. So maybe starting with this. I need to do every time I have had to do these so many times now. You think that I just have like something on hand. So we're just gonna start with this, and I need to do the I need to create the keys. Which I can hopefully use for both of these. Let me just do a double check. It looks like I can. With some adjustments. I don't think I'm going to use the whole thing here. I'm trying to remember how I did this the last time for the other albums we've done. Peter's asking what happened with the chicken house. Oh, I haven't finished that. Yeah, it was yesterday. Was that really yesterday? I feel like it was like so long ago. This is the chicken house where we ended up. So we will finish this off. I just, this is where we left off yesterday. I'm just splitting my time between that and working on this new album art for Yoann. So we're kind of like trying to do a little bit of both. What did he just do to himself? You don't know? Okay. But I'm gonna put together these keys. Let me count how many we've got on this keytar. Make sure we get something accurate, right? I'm referencing the what is this brand? Cord? Yeah. For this. It's like 24. I don't know if that's standard or not. I'm just gonna do a blend. I think I need to do 23. Well, that did nothing. There we go. Make sure I have everything I need. Nope. I gotta end up with 23. then I'm also going to offset path here. What happened there? Why is some of my color palette missing? Can y'all see this? I don't know what's going on there. What the heck? I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Let me just make sure. Weird. What the heck? Come on. I can't even delete it. Something weird's going on. I don't know. I guess I could try closing and reopening it. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I mean, it's saved. It's a cloud file. Alessandra! And Megan! Welcome. Umakor as well. Everybody's saying hi. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I missed my stream the other day. Last weekend? No, it was yesterday. I did a morning stream. Because I feel like a lot of people liked that. I did it a week ago, and there were a lot of people that were like, oh, I got to join, I never get to join. Because I normally stream in the evening, so I did an early stream yesterday. Everybody's digging the Dalmatian. Yeah, I could have given myself like a little darken my nose. But here we are. I was originally going to do a skeleton, but it was way too hot, so I did not wear the skeleton costume. So, no time. Oh, I was going to close this, yeah. I don't know what is going on. Let's just close this file and reopen it. I'm missing color swatches. Oh, now it's back. But some of them are reorganized weirdly. Like, you see this? These colors are like pulled out. I don't know why. It's super weird. I'm just gonna make sure I've got everything pulled in. Whatever is happening here. Delete this one. I have no idea where this color is used. I don't know how all this got so messed up. I don't even know where these two colors come into play. We fixed it though. Gremlins. Yeah, tell that file to settle down. Chill out. I don't know what you're doing. I'm making a mess. I'm not here for it. Don't like when you do that, Illustrator. Don't appreciate it. Alright, and then we need these other keys, which are like the oh, okay. Pick a pew. Put this down. I'm thinking what color I want this to be. Hey, Bliss! Everybody digging the costume. Yeah, gremlins. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. It's been wild times. Updating, you know, software updates. I think I'm gonna go with this purple as a starting point. And just do a offset path in the same value to make sure I've got everything consistent. See how I did that there? Alright, 1, 2. Oh, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna put these inside this group briefly, just so I can do this. Snapping. Or you know what I could do? I don't know what. I could just copy this along the whole path and then fix it. No, I don't do that. And then I can just delete what I don't need. That makes more sense. Okay, we got all of our keys in on some level. Hoping everybody's well today. I'm doing well, Bliss. How are you? Alright, then I'm gonna leave this out here probably. I should probably use this. First, let's do this. Actually, I'm all over the place. First, I'm gonna get it in here and make sure I have the sizing correct, which I don't think I do. I think the keys need to be longer. Oh yeah, that's way too small. And there will be like another piece that goes up here. Nope. What tool did I just use? Go. Let's see. Oh, it's still too small. actually needs to be a little bit bigger. Now that I'm looking at it. You can see that it goes almost to the edge. Maybe this size. It still needs to be just a bit longer. I'm trying to do all of this because I want to make sure that both of my keyboards are the same. If that makes sense. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop snapping at random things. There we go. I'm also gonna round the corners, you know, things like that before we get on with it. Anybody have any good Halloween plans? Come on. Alright, I think that's gonna be the size that I'm gonna go with. Because the keys in the background on these keyboards are gonna be the same as this one. So I'm trying to get a base to work from that's consistent. If that makes sense. 41 keys is an unusual length keyboard. Yeah, I'm following this keytar from Korg, and this is how many keys it has. So I'm trying to be true to the source material here. I kind of get this all together. Do one more final check here. I don't know when the snapping while rotating thing happened, but I am here for it. Like smart guys now will snap to rotation, which is cool. I think that's a new feature. Alright, that looks pretty good. Get rid of this original here. Snap. Yeah, maybe not. It snaps to the other point and now it won't snap back to this one. It's okay. Alright, that looks pretty good. And we're gonna make sure we have this also be in here. I want to make sure this all fits. Once I've got it. It might be a little bit taller, but that's okay. I don't actually mind. People are talking about food. Food chat. Scroll up. Wow, we missed so much. I'm planning to dress up as a troll and join the live streaming chats, Oliver. Blitz is saying, I've been testing out different things. I test out making gummies, adding in protein powder. Oh, interesting. I feel like you'd have to get the right mix in order for them to hold their shape. They come in all shapes and sizes, yeah, and this is an illustration, so. But I am following, like I said, the Korg keytar. If you look it up, you can see how many keys it has. You're gonna be a pirate, Alessandra? Yeah, let me know what everybody's dressing up as for Halloween. I have plenty of costumes to choose from. I'm gonna try to do the skeleton. We'll see if it's not hot on Halloween. I don't think it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be quite cold on Halloween, so I'll probably be able to wear it. Everybody's talking about cranberries. Already on to Thanksgiving. You guys have just skipped straight past Halloween. Just straight past it. Alright, well, I just wanted to get a little bit of a check here to make sure that everything was going to fit in place. And I think we're going to be in good shape with that. Because I do want to, like, spend a little time rendering up these keys and figuring out a sort of style before we move on to other things. I'm wondering too, if we should go here, like invert the colors. What do you all think? Might be nice. Differentiate a bit. What color to make that? To be honest. I'll just say, yeah, I wasn't as strong as usual for a keyboard not being length that's multiple of a full octave. But keytars are odd anyway. Yeah, they certainly are. Megan wants to know if I keep my costumes in a fabulous trunk. No, I have upstairs, which is the upstairs of my house is like a converted attic type of a deal. And for some reason, upstairs they put a giant cedar closet, and so in the said cedar closet that I have no use for, I have like all of my blankets and stuff, and it's also the costume closet, so it has like all of the costumes in there. So I guess that's as close as you can get to a fabulous trunk. I do have a fabulous trunk downstairs that I could put them in, but I feel like I have too many costumes and would fit in the trunk, and it's mostly the space helmet and the Viking helmet that probably wouldn't fit, so there we go. Bliss wasn't even thinking about Thanksgiving, just like cranberries sometimes. Lingonberries. Apparently I should have gone with a different costume. I should have, like, cranberries are the theme for today. I don't know. Not gonna worry too much about the color right now. Probably go blue. Maybe dark. Or a shadow. Or something. Keys. We need to get these fully done before I move on. So, let's go here. Ignore a group. select same appearance again. Ooh. Might need to change my settings. Hang on. Just tolerance setting for the corner, round corners I'm looking for. There we go. Now I can round any size corner without issue. Well, it's not. It's really giving me a hard time. What? I'm not getting, like, where's my UI? Let's see in there. I can't see the number, it's just gone. So I'm having to, like, guess at what I have. Is that 2? We'll just do 5. Oh, Illustrator. What is happening? I could dress as the Cranberries instead. Artistic license. Wow, you know, I am admittedly familiar. I'm familiar with the Cranberries' work. I don't know what the Cranberries look like, so I'm gonna flip that up. It's a band from the 90s, if you don't know. People who look for the Cranberries also look for the Cardigans and Sinead O'Connor, which doesn't surprise me at all. As well as U2 and Alanis Morissette, which could probably fall in the same category, but the Cranberries have a song called Zombies, which is also very applicable for the conversation. I do have short hair, so I could probably pull this off. I would just need to dye it either red or black or blonde, apparently, and I'd be ready. I'd be set. Be good to go. And then find some 90s outfits, which would be very easy for me. Welcome Raymond. Why did I start this project for? This is for Yoann Turpin. So if you take a look at my Behance, you'll find a bunch of work that I've done in the past for Yoann Turpin. We're doing an album cover for his next album. Yoann's music's playing in the background as well, so you can listen to Yoann's music. I've got a link to I got a couple links to Yoann's work in the description if you want to go and check it out and maybe purchase his albums. Let me move over to my Behance, I can show you. We're doing one of the Chip Songbooks, which is a series that he's done. Bliss hasn't done a costume in so many years. That's depressing. You should do that. You should dress up every year, Bliss. We'll do what you want. Don't let me tell you how to live your life. Let me find a Chip Songbook. We've done a couple. This is one. Golden Bits. This one is another one, Hip Bot and Bit Hop. Chip Songbook. We haven't done one in a while. Here's volume 11. This is volume 10, which is fun now. Trying to find it. Oh, this was a fun one for video game music remix collection. Chip Song. Alright. So, this is one that we did. That was a lot of fun. You see the other keyboard happening. But you can see they all kind of have a similar vibe to it, right? And they're like intentionally or not, they all have a similar vibe to them with like the city, there's like the cityscape and space kind of thing. And so Yoann asked me specifically for this one to be, have a keytar, not a keytar so much as a guitar keyboard, like a rocket in space. And so this is what we've come up with so far. A keytar in space, so. Bliss is saying, the last time I did a costume was for a Halloween party much years ago, and I can't talk about it on stream because it was very adult. That's okay. Alright, I want to add to this keyboard the, like, you know how these keys have, like, a slope to them? Sometimes? I want to add a little bit of that to these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw out a shape that's kind of the same size here. And then we're gonna pull it on in. Oh, you know what? I might not be able to pull it in. So I have to change the whole thing. I'm not gonna pull it in. What we are gonna do is also round the bottom corners out, also to 5 point, or 5 pixels, so that they're the same. And a little bit of a highlight to them. Maybe not so much. I'm starting to get crazy with the colors already, as you can see. I can't help myself. Maybe blue. Let's do yellow. Let's go lighter. Or maybe let's bring it over top. So I'm mixing colors. Yeah, kind of like that. Not what I wanted to do. And should we do the same thing at the top? Obviously it would be the opposite. And this would actually be darker. I don't know, I kind of like the little bit of shading. I might end up doing that on these keys as well. What do we think? I'm just actually going to draw a space between these. Something like this. And then I'm going to do... This can actually just be white. And then I think this would have to be... Maybe this should be this color. What's going on here? Let's check our layers. Some kind of weird little group? It is. Group is causing me problems. Okay. Wow, what is happening today? Y'all see this? Like, if I paste it inside of this group, it like refuses to have transparency. What is happening? I don't think I've ever had so many problems before in my life. Now it's got like some transparency, but I have it at 100%. Oh no, that's... Why is it doing this? What's happening? I'm just gonna ungroup this. Alright, well, that was weird. I don't know what that deal was about. Ghost in the Machine, yeah, for real. I'm just putting too much color in. No, not. Chill out with the color, Jack. Chill with the color. I don't know. I like that. Alright, so now I have my keys sorted. Let's do one more thing. No, let's not. Because I don't know how these are going to be set up yet. I'm going to keep it just generic. I was going to add like another highlight over top, but I don't think I'm going to do that yet. Alright, let's go in here. Let's go inside this group. Make 23 copies of this real quick. I'm gonna do a move. Alright, and we're gonna do, where is it? Number of copies. I think there's a, where is it? Oh, I can't? Okay, we'll do Command D. Back out. Hey, Sierra, welcome. Making our way down. Alright, I like the colors in that keyboard. We're gonna go to figure out what we're gonna add to the top here, if anything. In the keytar, there's like some buttons and stuff added to this, so maybe we go that route. I actually like two pieces to this. There's like a smaller part, so let's actually go. I'm gonna pull this out in the larger group. This is the front. Copy. I need offset path. Go to the negative values. Okay. Lighter should go. Purple. This is gonna be purple, so it's gonna be surrounded by a lot of purple. And then we're gonna add some of the details here. There's like a line thing. Kind of goes here. I think this. Oh my gosh, deselect. Where are you? I have my layers panel pulled out because I keep having all these weird issues with like why does this have transparency on it? Oh, I'm losing my mind. This is crazy. I've never had problems like this before. Like, this should not have any transparency on it. I'll fix one thing, find 7 other things that go wrong, right? Like, how many are on here? These like buttons. 9 squares? I'm just gonna start here. Maybe do go pink. I don't know, I feel like the pink might complement the yellow a bit better. Just like 9 copies. And this comes down to here. It's a bit bigger. Too small. Alright. I can get them spaced out how I kind of want. That's gonna be quite small. I don't know if the space underneath matters all that much. There's just like a couple of numbers. Okay. Wish I had a better picture. I don't know what these things are. Hey RB, welcome. Let's see, Korg, Keytar. I don't know if these are like buttons or if they're buttons, I want to kind of make them look like buttons. Korg RK100, if you're all playing along at home and want to know what this is. I think these are supposed to be buttons. They look like they might be inset. It's very hard to tell. I think they might be like inset buttons, like pushed in. So we're gonna have like a little bit of a it's so hard to tell. Oh no, they are raised. Okay, here's a good picture. But they have like a little bit of a dark inset spot. And then they're raised, and then we'll add like a little highlight. Okay. Let's go here. These are meant to be buttons. Go in. Element, and I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna copy all of these. I'm gonna isolate that group that I have a copy of. These up. Fit. And make just a little dip here in the front. For a highlight to make them look nice and pressable. There's a set of buttons, and then there's a whole row of like LED lights along the other side. Taking a look at these LED lights. It looks like there's a row of green on top and red on the bottom. And there are 8 of them. So we're gonna put 8 little LED lights in here. Start with this color again. Green on top, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna go with what is our green, which happens to be the blue. And then here comes, hi Sam, come here. Hi, come in and say hello. My dog is coming to say hi. As soon as I go to pick him up though, he's gonna panic, so. Oh, and Sage, hello. let's go in here. And these are going to be our variation of red, which is going to be pink. Alright, that's pretty good. Just realized this has a little bit of a highlight on it too. Figure out how I want to do that. And go on the top. That looks pretty good. Yes, I'm making a left-handed version. If you take a look at it on here, you'll see that it's facing the opposite way. For the purposes of the space that we have, that just works for the composition. It's not like we're not making something. I mean, this is obviously very stylized. And then we've got the repeat of them in the background as well. But regardless, we've got this kind of like planet over here with the placement of, that we're going to put the text in. And so I want to have this here so we can have the scaffolding on this side, the side that's kind of like straighter. So there's like some logic behind it. And it's not like necessarily, you know, wrong to be left-handed, in my opinion. So I'm in fact left-handed. We showed off the left-handed guitar last week. As proof. So, alright, don't want to add any more details to this right now, or just want to keep moving along. It's very shiny. It's very shiny instrument. Alright. Go ahead and throw this back in here. This is just kind of my generic shape. It needs a little bit of work, but I'm gonna go ahead and make this our pink base. And I'm gonna start to make some modifications to this shape. Overall, I think it's pretty good. Not too bad. This needs to be sharper. Almost like no roundness compared to the body. Sure, I've got everything in here. Get that to snap. Are you snapping? Where's my line? Looks like you are. Like a huge deal. There's that. No. I'm just looking at references of this Korg to see what I will do with it. Mostly do I want to add any dimension to this? Or keep it flat? Why are you laughing? Are you laughing at me? As I'm trying to decide. That would certainly make things more complicated. If I want to do that, I have to kind of decide now. If I wanted to have an edge on this. And which edge I want to go with. Like which side. That's also going to affect the, do I want to do that? It'll also affect the, like, rocket fins. Basically, I'm trying to decide if I do some of this. Just make this darker. Make things more difficult for me. It might be nice. Well, we can always do it and change your mind. Right. I just kind of want to see what this looks like by doing a very messy job. So there we go. Yes depth or no depth? You just gotta run! Thanks, Jack Watson, everyone. Have a great Saturday, Sunday. Thanks, Peter! I will not be streaming tomorrow, so if you are coming to look for me, you can hang out with Odari. Odari will be live in the morning, I believe. But I will not be live tomorrow. I stream Friday and Saturday instead. And I may stream again. I haven't, no promises. I'm thinking about streaming on Monday, but no promises. And if I stream on Monday, it will be the Baba Yaga, working on finishing it up for Halloween. We'll see. You've done it with the keys a bit, so why not with I'm just worried about getting myself trapped in a position where I have to do a lot of figuring out with these, what do you call them? Fins? I really did a messy job on this, but it's okay. I did not want to add this to that. If we do that, we're definitely going to want to have a harder highlight on this edge. Alright, I'm not gonna go in here. I'm just gonna use Pathfinder on this. Do like yellow. Maybe match the keys. Yeah, light is kind of yellow. I think I like that. And down here we want the darker color. I might want to change that though. Let's go see what it's like outside. Actually, I don't mind that. guess you could just do the highlights and shadows and flat body instead of getting a thickness like that. Oh, well, too late. We've already gone past that. Corey. Too late now. We're committed. Get mad if I still looks a little too thick, as you give me like the side eye over there. Yeah. Yes. Pretend I never said that then. I think it will look more normal once I get it scaled down. Like in relation to the size. Like if you look up these things, they're quite hefty. They look like they could take some abuse. Like quite chunky piece of plastic. I like how you said that with such trepidation. No, I think I'm gonna leave that. I never want to do like an inset bit. This is not. That's not. going on there. Maybe do a shadow on the opposite side. There needs to be another highlight right along this edge. Make sure I don't have any stray. Actually also bring this down here. Just a little bit. What do we think? What are we thinking? Style-wise. Hey Gozy, welcome. How's it going? Maybe I don't want to add any shadows. I think I like it as is. To be honest with you. Maybe one more. One more highlight. Save. We may only get through this part of it today. I have to put the, where the frets would be, whatever's going on up there. varies from model to model. Couple of buttons and switches. Alessandra's gotta go prep dinner. Thanks to Stream Jack, gotta go. This looks great. Awesome. I was browsing and thought saw it funny now. I don't know what oh, thanks Bliss. This is looking good. What the you guys are talking about a food YouTuber? I too like food YouTube, so tell me more. Alright, there's... Oh, what happened? I need to... The top of this got changed. Wait a second. Did I lose the top of this? Somehow? That would mess everything up, wouldn't it? That would just be... I don't know, I didn't really lose much. I just somehow missed this notch here. Got lost along the way. Oh well, we can fix that pretty easily, fortunately. Could have been worse. Honestly. Okay. Important details we don't want to lose. I'm not actually fine with it getting cut off there, the highlight. We need to add, extend this line down. There's this. This area here. Fretboard is, if you can call it such. And then this line. You can see it. I'm going to do the same thing here. Actually going to copy, it's going to have it follow this inside shape exactly. So I'm going to copy this, join both of these, and then cut that shape out. And I need to put it behind this, and it's going to need to be the dark color. Like inside of a group or something. Hang on. No, that is correct with the highlight. You know what? I'm gonna put it on top. And we'll add a highlight over top. That's better. Because I don't like the way that looks. Frank's joining! Hey Frank, how are you? Unicorn's telling me about this channel. Let me scroll up. Unicorn's saying it's a secondary channel for their Korean Englishman channel, and they do have a lot of content about food. The series they're visiting Macau? I don't know how to pronounce that. And they were invited to have a dinner at a 3-star French restaurant there. The only series is having good and fun and good food. Just having fun and great food. They're not critics. I still like the premise. So, okay, let's take a look at this Korg guitar. What's going on here? There's like 4 bolts that hold this thing on. Nothing else has visible bolts except for this particular part. And then it's got all these. It's got like 2 of our kind of square things again. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different switches. Alright, so we're gonna do a similar thing to this, because that looks like kind of what's happening. I'm gonna do like a little bit of an offset path. Grab 2 of these. This is gonna go up towards the top. This is gonna be smaller. It looks a little bit smaller too. And then we have 2. What are these? They look like switches. Close up. Oh, there we go. That's a nice close up. Oh, they're like, what are they, like, a knob? But not like a knob. That goes like inside. You know what I'm saying? What are those things called? They like when you push them, they roll up and down. Roll like inside versus like turning like a knob. Talking about here. I'll show you. Pitch wheel. Okay, thank you. A wheel. A wheel is the word I was looking for. Okay, thank you, Oliver. Okay. Unicorn saying the channel is called Jolly, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bliss, I agree. Bliss says I think that's a great name for a food channel. I like that. Unicorn says so many interesting designs. Seems heavy though. The keytar, yeah, it looks like a, like I said, it looks intense. Like a big hunk of plastic. Oliver's educating us on key music. Keyboards often have a pitch wheel, synths have a mod wheel as well. Well, there are 2 of them, so it's probably one of each. Basically how iOS designed every select with multiple options. Hold on. Let's see. iOS select with multiple options. I'm not getting the UI element. I'm sure Corey will show me later. Apple just really wants to make skeuomorphism happen. Oh yeah, like that. You're right, Corey. You right. Alright, so let's see. These need to be, there's actually 3 of them. Volume, bend, and I can't read what the last one says. 3 longer shapes. And yes, I'm spending a lot of time on this because this really is like the focus. yellow again. Shamelessly. And how can we do this? How can we make this look like that without adding a ton? Alright, let's see. Let's do some lines. Not too many though. And what I'm gonna do, let's see, does this give me a line? It did not. Alright, so I'm gonna use a spine here in my blend. Because when I do that, I can add a little, if you add a anchor handle, you can actually like cause things to like bunch up. So like if I pull this out, if I expand this, you're gonna see it's gonna give me more spacing. If I compress it, it's gonna give me less spacing. So this is like an easy way to like have things look like they get closer on the ends and have more distance in the center, if that makes sense. You can kind of visually see it, so at least I'm hoping you can understand what I'm doing there with that. That's a little trick for you if you're trying to make something that's a blend that has more space in the middle. And then I'm gonna just, I think, decrease the number because that's a lot. That's way too many lines. And 12 is a good amount, and then I'll probably go in here and adjust again. Just give it a little bit more space. So there you go. Hopefully you like that little trick. Anna Pam wants me to zoom out so they can see what I'm working on. So we have this keytar. You can see how I've kind of constructed it. I always build things like this, just kind of like in pieces and parts. But this is the general layout that we're working with, and this is the color palette that we decided to go with this like purple and blue. It's what everybody liked the most, but I can do a quick kind of overview where we kind of started today. So this is where we started with just kind of like the layout. This is like my sketch. And then I did a couple different color variations to figure out what colors I wanted to work with. And, well, actually, we're starting with these colors, but we could technically, like, recolor this you can use the recolor tool with color groups if you wanted to change the colors. So, that being said, I put together 3 different color options. Everybody kind of decided that they liked the third one the best. And I just started out by building out the keyboard component of this, because you can see I've got sort of this weird landscape, with these like keyboards stacked in the background that are meant to be kind of like representative of like buildings. So we'll take this part of the keyboard that I did flat, so that I could put that in perspective and line it up and put it in here. Because you can see these are meant to be like copies of the main keytar that we have. And since the keytar is the focus, I wanted to spend a lot of time on that. First, figuring out the style that I want, layering up all of the details, and then we're going to start to like go back through and probably build out the keyboards next, and then we'll just move on to the background. What I'm going to probably end up doing with this, I do want to experiment a little bit with some textures, which is kind of what we did for this one. In particular, you can see there's a little bit of like a grain on it. Oh yeah, and this one too. Well, apparently I added textures to all of the Chipped songbooks album covers in the past, so we'll see. Maybe I won't do texture then. I'll have to decide. But yeah, and then we have to figure out the fonts, the style, the type, and everything. But this will be an album cover for Yoann Turpin, whose music is in the background. If you like Yoann's music, go do a support. And of course I will let you know when this album is out, once we finish the art. Oliver's saying, oh, the RK100 has 3 wheels, volume, bend, and MG, which I guess is modulation. That must have been the one I actually read because it was just like two blurry letters on this image that somebody took a photo of. I'm just looking at people's, these are basically just like eBay photos. Because they're the one, those are the only photos I can find of like where people have taken like an actual close-up of pieces of the instrument. So that's how I'm looking and figuring out what all of these knobs and things look like. Otherwise I would have no idea, because they're so small, and most of these pictures are not like super high resolution, so I'm just kind of doing my best. But we're working on the guitar. We might, I don't know, we could do something fun instead of having it say Korg here. Do something fun. Play on words or something. Add something in there. I'm not sure yet. Alright, and we are also gonna we'll add a highlight just to accentuate the idea. Oh, there you go. Oliver sent a picture of the neck controls. Watch, this is like the same one that I'm looking at. Oh no, this is even a better one. Yeah. Yeah, there's like the two buttons that match the style that we've already made. Those like square buttons. And we've got the 3 knobs, and then there's like 2 switches. And yeah, they're like bolted on. This one looks very nice. This is like a wood grain. This is like a classy guitar. Honestly. Alright, we're gonna do... I'm just using these shapes to add a little bit of... a highlight. I don't need that. Alright. 50. You know, just kind of making it I'm gonna go add a little bit of a shadow. Sound. I'm gonna match this again. Do a group. Copy and paste. Bring this over. A little bit. These look like they need to be a little bit wider. Just kind of taking a look. I don't know what happened there. Fix them a bit. Let's make sure we got scale corners turned on. Otherwise, it's gonna really mess things up. Bring this down. Bring this down a bit more. I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna make these bigger. Spacing out everything out a bit more. There we go. It's reminding me of like a Guitar Hero guitar, if I'm being honest. Which were also chunky plastic guitars. Alright, I'm gonna need 2 switches. I'm probably gonna exaggerate the size of these a little bit just because I don't have a lot to work with here. And then there's like a little... Make this lighter. And I'm gonna add those lines again. I'm gonna copy my entire blend here. And we're going to decrease the amount. Check my documents snapping. Yeah, I don't want to snap to pixel. There we go. I don't think I need to get more detailed than that, to be honest with you, with the switch. It's gonna be so small. And this is gonna be more. Move this one down a little bit. Let's put that maybe in the center, like this. That's pretty good. All the bits. There's like a strong highlight on part of this. Sort of where this highlight is. And I think I'm gonna grab this shape and put it over top of this. But I want a different color. So I'm gonna go or no, actually I don't know that I do. That's pretty good. Looking at it again. I might want to lighten the, or decrease the opacity a bit, actually. Here we go. Looking good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already been 2 hours, and I spent 2 hours working on this guitar. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, honestly. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a rocket. At some point. Just kind of focus on a new layer. And pull this layer back. I think we can make it work. I I think maybe it was okay. It's okay that the depth. I'll be able to like have the fin here kind of attached to this point here and come down. I think that will work out. I wonder if we could do like a guitar stand type of a thing with the fins, or if that would just not read. You know what I mean? Like, is there some kind of something we could do? We could certainly make it look like it's sitting in a guitar stand, and then have the fins come off or something. I'll have to think about that. Thoughts? Opinions? I think I'm gonna make a note about that. So scaffolding, speakers, and lights. We need a guitar stand. Almost forgot about the speaker situation. Honestly, mostly because I'm worried about it reading clearly. This looks pretty good though, yeah? I would hope for 2 hours of work. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, I have to put the thrusters on too. A lot of modifications. I think maybe next time we will just continue with the guitar. I think I'm gonna work on the next time we work on this. I'll work on the. I want to put this in some kind of a guitar stand type of a situation. To have it placed and the fins. That way I don't have to have these weird like lines off of the fins. And I can get rid of this middle one, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And then we'll focus on that and the thrusters, and then move on to the scaffolding and getting all the speakers and the scaffolding figured out, because those are really the most important parts. And then beyond that, I think it'll be just a matter of putting together these other keyboards, using the pieces and parts that we've kind of got built, styling up the background and the text, and that'll be the end of it. So there we go. Nick says it looks great. Thanks! And Corn's sending me the nerdy face, and Bliss is saying it looks good too. Alright, well, I think that's going to be it for now. We are just about at 6 o'clock, and I need a break from this. I still haven't decided if I'm going to stream on Monday, so TBD on that, but I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, either way, just because I need a break from streaming in the week. I stream a lot, so Oliver saying thanks a lot. Thanks, Jack. It's looking awesome. Thank you, Oliver, and thanks everybody for your advice and suggestions. As always, I appreciate them. Helping me stay true to the guitar accuracy, and your suggestions are always appreciated. So, thank you very much to RB and Oliver for your suggestions and comments. I appreciate it, and everybody else who left comments and helped get through. Help me get through this stuff. You know, it's always nice to be able to have to be working with other people, working alongside. I feel like we're collaborating on this. All right, let's do the rundown and thank everybody for hanging out. First and foremost, thanks to the mods, Corey, Nick, Bliss, and Odari, who were all here today. Be sure to go check out the links to their work in the description, as well as links to Yoann's music if you want to actually check out Yoann's music. Even though I have it playing in the background of the streams, you can always go check out his full library from the various Bandcamp, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify links over there. And also check out Corey's Crock of Time, Discord, and Food and Fermentation community. Nick's Bandcamp music, Bliss and Odari's Behance's. They're both live streamers here on Behance. As well as the other live streamers that we had today. We had Umacorn, we had RB, who's a streamer but not on Behance, I believe. And let me just think of everybody else. Antoine, Anna Pam, Bliss, Corey, Alessandra, Frank. It was nice to see you, Frank. Cozy, Ijugi? Let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't think I said hi to you. Well, hello and goodbye. Thank you for joining. Keith, Megan, always nice to see you as well. I feel like we had a lot of old friends coming and hanging out today, which was nice. Nick, Odari, Oliver, always nice to see you. Peter, nice to see you as always. I think Peter had a couple of people had to leave early, so I'm sorry if I didn't get to say goodbye to you. RB, Raymond, Scott, haven't seen you in a while. It was nice to see you again. Sita, Syed, and Umacorn. I won't be back tomorrow. Oh, and Clever lurked. Hi, bye. Well, thank you for lurking. I appreciate the active chatters and the lurkers all the same. But I will not be here tomorrow. Odari will be live on Sunday, so go check out Odari's stream. And I may or may not be back on Monday. If I stream the Baba Yaga, I will be more likely to actually finish it in time for Halloween. We'll just have to see, because I'm also hosting events in the Firefly Discord with Sean Monday through Thursday this week, so double streaming on days gets, it's a lot. It's like 4 hours of streaming if I do that. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Monday or not. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me for today. If I don't stream on Monday, I will post the Baba Yaga finished for you all to see, because I don't want the Halloween stream to occupy all of November and some of December like last year's did. So. All right. Odari says thanks, Jack. Thanks everyone. Yes, thank you everyone. If I don't see you, well, I'll be back next weekend for sure. Let me know if you like the Friday morning streams. I know some people do. It's hard to say if they're gonna stick around or not. We'll see tentatively. I normally stream on Saturday and Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. But tentatively streams on Fridays may occasionally pop up. Friday mornings. So yes, Friday morning would be great for you people. I know. That's why I'm thinking about it, because I know that like it kind of gives an opportunity for those folks to join and hang out. Because otherwise it's like evening streams on the weekends. But I can do Friday mornings. All right. Well, we might switch up the schedule a bit. I might have to change my typical schedule, since it seems like there's a lot of people that are here for it. All right. I'm gonna hop off. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, a great start to your week, an awesome Halloween. Please share with me what you dress up as. I feel like I saw a couple of good costumes. I have to scroll up. I don't remember what they were. A couple people were telling me what they're dressing up as, and I've already forgotten, because that's how your brain works when you're streaming, which is why I take notes. Oh, Bliss told us that she dressed up as a costume that she can't talk about on stream. I remember that. I'm picturing that girl that turns into a blueberry. I missed a lot. Peter's going as a cowboy with a bullet hole in his forehead. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, we talked about how I might dress up as the Cranberries. The band. The entire band, all at once. So I'll let you know how that works out. Alright, that's it. I'm off. Oliver as a goblin? I must have missed that. Alright, I hope you have a great Halloween, and the next time we stream, if I don't stream on Monday, we'll have different stream graphics, because we'll be into the fall season.